going to school, I was in electrical engineering, and a lot of it's focused on board level components, processors, board design, op amps, and small voltage circuitry and stuff like that. So I felt like I wasn't very aware of all my options when I was in school. And then finding Endress+Hauser and just being exposed to a process automation world where there's so many opportunities. So, those opportunities, we think of all the different plastics in our cars, every time you open a Coke can, or every time you use a chemical or a pesticide or something like that. Where does that come from? And the engineering behind all that and the impact that that can make. So there's just a lot of opportunities, whether you want to do sales and accounting, or if you want to do engineering and product development, you want to do marketing. There's a whole world that exists there that you can be exposed to. So, a way an engineer can impact society. I mean, you hear of different headlines in the news every day about Keystone Pipeline, or some companies making a big investment in Saudi Arabia, or talk about clean energy, talk about power. Where are we going to get our power from in 50 years from now or 100 years from now? Well, engineers make that happen. So process engineers are what's going to make that happen. So the innovation that really the opportunities that I get to partake in from day to day make an impact on that. And so I think that's really cool to play a part in what is possibly the future of humanity. I mean, engineering, the world's always going to need engineers. So whether you go to school for mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, the same skill sets that you learn, the disciplines, the critical thinking skills, they're going to be applicable no matter what you do, really. Even if you become a business owner and open a restaurant, or something completely different. I mean, the skill sets are still going to be necessary for a good future. So, and even to really get through the engineering curriculum from a college level, but to even succeed once you get out of college, I mean, it builds character, makes you a smarter individual. I think you have an interest in participating in the community. Engineering is innovative, causes critical thinking. You have to be smart. You get to think outside the box. So engineering allows you to be innovative, practice your critical thinking skills, and really you get to work hard and play hard. Well, engineering is awesome.
I've always wanted to be an engineer because I wanted to help people and build new things. I got into process automation because I saw a lot of my friends getting into process automation. They told me how cool of a field it was and all the different businesses I would get to see, so I wanted to follow in their footsteps and do it too. Process automation solves a lot of problems like customer safety and also user safety. Let's say that you were trying to measure a pool of acid. You don't want somebody there measuring the acid. You want to have a product that can do it for you, and that's the kind of stuff we sell here at Endress+Hauser. So engineering is so important because we're essentially problem solvers. There's always going to be a problem, and there always need to be engineers who can solve it. Process automation, to me, means working in a creative team to solve businesses' problems with what they're selling or trying to make. Process automation, to me, means lending a helping hand to businesses to provide low-cost solutions or effectively cost solutions to many businesses in order to help make their products more efficiently, safer, and better. Engineering is a great career path because the world's always going to need engineers. You've got job security, and then also you're really smart. Keep working hard and study hard, because engineering has limitless opportunities. You can go a lot of different places, and that includes overseas to other countries as well as working in the United States, because engineers are worldwide and the world always needs engineers.
To me, being an engineer is about being a creative person at heart, and mentally you have to be able to think on your toes and to develop or have a sense of imagination. It really comes down to pulling whatever's in your mind out and putting it on paper a lot of times, and that's not always easy. It's everywhere. It's the foundation of what we do and how we live in life. So engineering pretty much sets the foundation for everything that we see or we can touch or we hear or that we are a part of. Engineering is the foundation of everything we do, everything we see, everything we touch, everything we hear. It is everywhere, period. In this day and age, it's the backbone of everything in our lives. It's a phenomenal opportunity because there are so many things you can do with an engineering background. There's just opportunity for growth. I would say going down a road of engineering it's important because we need it. We need engineering everywhere. We need engineers in every field, every industry. It's a very popular job to have, but it's necessary. The coolest thing about process automation has to be that we get to use all the amount of creativity we have within us to be successful at times. And that's a pretty cool part.